The human body is impressive, but sometimes it's downright unbelievable. From surviving falls that should be fatal to lifting cars off people, these are the wildest real-life moments when the human body basically said, "Physics, never heard of her." And number one, that one still has scientists confused. Welcome to Viral Top 10s, where today we're diving into 10 times the human body pulled off something so impossible it made science do a double take. Some are inspiring, some are terrifying, and all of them will have you asking, am I secretly a superhero? Number 10. The man who survived a fall from 47 stories. Alcides Moreno fell nearly 500 feet from a New York skyscraper when a scaffolding platform collapsed. He landed on concrete and lived. This man defied gravity, concrete, and common sense. He broke multiple bones but stayed conscious during the fall, and somehow spared his brain and spine. Doctors called it a miracle. We call it glitch in the matrix. Number 9. The woman who ran a marathon after giving birth. Amber Miller ran a marathon while 9 months pregnant, then gave birth right after crossing the finish line. Most of us can't run to the fridge without pulling something. She got approval from her doctor, ran half, walked half, and went into labor at the post-race meal. That baby was born a legend. Number 8. The man who lived without 90% of his brain. A French man went to the doctor for leg pain, only to discover 90% of his brain was missing and he was living a completely normal life. Meanwhile, I lose 10% focus and forget how to open the fridge. The condition was caused by a fluid buildup that compressed his brain slowly over decades. Somehow, his remaining brain rewired itself to function just fine. The human brain equals part noodle, part wizard. Number 7. The woman who lifted a car off her dad. When her father was pinned under a car, teenager Charlotte Heffelmeyer lifted the entire vehicle by herself, barehanded, no cape needed. Meanwhile, I can't open pickle jars without an emotional support team. It's called hysterical strength, a real phenomenon where the body taps into emergency adrenaline and temporarily gains superhuman power. Basically, don't mess with dads or daughters. Number 6. The man who survived being frozen solid. Justin Smith was found in negative 20 degrees Celsius weather, covered in ice, no pulse, no heartbeat, clinically dead. And yet, he came back. This man was a human popsicle and then just rebooted? Doctors used a technique called extracorporeal membrane oxygenation to rewarm his body, and somehow his brain remained intact. He's now known as the real-life Frosty with a pulse. Number 5. The Firefighter, who survived a steel rod through his head. A Brazilian firefighter fell on a 6-foot-long metal rod, and it went through his skull and out the other side. He survived. Sir, that is not where metal belongs. The rod missed every major brain structure by millimeters. He walked out of the hospital with full motor skills and a solid party story. Number 4. The man who lived 18 months without a heart. Stan Larkin lived for 555 days with no human heart in his body. Instead, he carried an artificial heart in a backpack until he got a transplant. Literally heartless, and still probably more emotionally available than your ex. The device pumped blood using compressed air. He could walk, work out, and function like normal, as long as he remembered to charge his heart back. Number 3, the baby. Born with no blood. Doctors in the UK delivered a baby girl who appeared lifeless and pale. Turns out her body had no detectable blood, so basically she booted up like a vampire with no Wi-Fi. A rare condition caused all her blood to leak into her mother's body. Doctors gave her a full transfusion, and she made a full recovery. The kid basically respawned IRL. Number 2. The man who stayed awake for 11 days straight. Randy Gardner set the world record by staying awake for 264 hours. That's over 11 days, with no drugs, no coffee, just stubborn human willpower. Meanwhile, I need a nap after blinking too hard. While he did start hallucinating and speaking nonsense by the end, he suffered no long-term health effects. which, honestly, is even more insane. Number 1. The man who survived being cut in half and lived. Meet Pangshulin. He survived a truck accident that severed his body at the waist. Doctors didn't expect him to live. He said, "Bet. Half the body, twice the willpower." Doctors performed a miracle series of surgeries, and he later learned to walk again using a custom lower body support system. The guy even opened a convenience store and named it, wait for it, Half Man, Half Store. And there you have it. 10 jaw-dropping times the human body did what should have been impossible. From surviving the cold of death to lifting cars like superheroes, these stories prove one thing: our bodies are built different. So next time you forget your keys or pull a muscle sneezing, just remember, someone out there survived with no brain, no heart, and a ferret in their pants. Life is wild. If this video blew your mind or made you feel strangely inadequate, smash that like button, subscribe for more bizarre human trivia, and ring that bell before your brain decides to start glowing in the dark. Thanks for watching Viral Top 10s, where the impossible is just another Tuesday.